you know, for whatever reason, I think there was some legal issue or something,
Mm-hmm.
from what I heard. The Star Wars Legacy of the Force fan film was made unlisted, so it's
Yeah.
no longer public. Look, I even commented on it 5 years ago.
Bop bop.
I loved it since I've seen it and just realised I never commented to spread my love of it. It's perfect, just saying true to the
Nice.
source material and giving a convincing visual representation of the story.
Yeah.
This is sort of like, if someone asks, okay, what's your favourite fan film, this has to be probably
It.
the best, this is it. And
Ooh.
I'd probably say now the best live action one, because I'd say the Heir to the Empire animation is really up there too.
It is. It definitely is.
So, this is on here. I have downloaded it anyway, because I was keeping things for posterity. And like,
Yeah,
with
well,
the way the internet is, this is unlisted. If I didn't have the link for this way back
You'd
in
never
my
get to see it.
history, I wouldn't have been able to find it again.
Mm-hmm. Sadly. Yeah.
Or other people didn't. So, hey, I don't know I don't know if that's exactly legal, but I'll make it legal.
Yeah, I'd make it.
It's a fan film of an already existing IP, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Legality went out the window ages ago.
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't think they mentioned anything as far as what I can see here. They just went and unlisted it, and some other people in a group chat on Instagram, I think, tried asking about it and whatever, but they didn't know details. Just that there were some legal issues with one of the actors, I think.
Awesome.
So then they unlisted it. But here we are. I don't know what they are,
Here we
but
are
this is a
watching
great
it anyway.
fan film. And regardless of what actors or anything have done, they just judge it on the work rather than however the people are behind it.
Yeah, that's true for a lot of things.
Because there's a lot of things, even with looking at how people have looked at new canon and stuff, of like, well, if they attack the actor, well, it's not their fault.
No.
At all. I should probably have the thumbnail up, and then I can click play, because we want to... The thumbnail's still there. So, I guess without further ado... Wait, this was 20 minutes. I completely forgot it was 20 minutes. When do you have to go?
Yeah. I mean, there's many things to do. Got another text message to do with. What's this? What on earth?
Your Windows has a virus. You must pay $300 for me to fix it.
No, it's just long story short. It's a kid I'm having quite some difficulty with at work.
Fair enough.
She's really, and I mean really good when she comes in. Like, out of all the kids we've hired, probably the best kid we've got. Like, just,
yeah.
well, a really good combination of fun to work with, good sense of humor, friendly, outgoing personality, bubbly, all that, but also really gets the work done. Like, smashes the work out like no tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
So she's amazing. But it's getting her in.
Yeah, I thought that was...
Yeah, she just keeps flaking on shifts. Like, she's flaked on one for tomorrow now because her grandmother's up from Newcastle. She's like, hey, I first spent time with my grandmother. I'm like, you've got a job. Stop. It's like, yeah. But family's more important to me. I'm like, I bet they are, but...
That's like if my parents visit. If I've got work, I'll still need to work.
Yeah, like, my goodness me, you know, and just like, oh, you know, I can't fault it in a way because there's jobs that I had when I was like her age or whatever where I now don't know anyone who worked there. Like, everything that I did there is for naught. but family is still forever, if you know what I mean. So I can get that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how much time she has left for the grandparents, doesn't get to see them often, family's more important.
Yeah.
So I empathise entirely with all that, but at the same token, like, this is happening way too much. Way too much. I was like...
Yeah.
Anyway. I'll message her later.
Yeah. Working with people, yay. So good for the 20-minute video that we might pause and say things about or talk over, probably more than pause it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that one and then I'll shove. But
yeah, cool.
I'm also going to do the very professional thing and ask one of the other girls via Snapchat if she can come in.
Ah, yeah, Snapchat, very professional.
Very professional. That's me.
Fun times. So for some people, this may be the first time they're seeing this fan film too, which would be interesting.
I know I've seen it before, but not in a long time, so...
It's been a while since I've seen it too. Because I've watched it multiple times before.
Yeah.
And I would say, though, they have an opening crawl. You do still probably need to be a little bit familiar with the story to know what's going on from the start.
Well, see, I guess that's another thing. To go back to what we were saying earlier, is when people keep adapting Heir to the Empire. It is a good start point.
But of course, the problem with this one is it's a scene in the middle of one of the novels, not like starting from the start of the series or something. So you wouldn't expect to be familiar with it straight off the bat.
Yeah.
But I guess we can read the opening crawl when it comes through. And they have a disclaimer. Yay. Otherwise used as a source of profit. Well, I'm not monetized anyway.
I mean, I always do laugh at the no copyright infringement is intended. I'm like, no, you definitely intended to do a Star Wars film. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
you intended it. We're sorry. We're not. But there was.
We're not making a profit off of it, so.
Yeah, that's it. It's like we're not profiting, but we absolutely intended to do a Star Wars film.
Yeah. And they also tried to do a copyright different piece of music for it.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to pass. I mean.
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
Expanded Universe, though. Legacy of the Force. Oh, yeah, they updated it to change that to Legends, but before then, there was a version that just said Expanded Universe.
Well, it wasn't always called Legends, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So a new government is in turmoil, formed from the remnants of the Empire and the New Republic. The Galactic Alliance, now commanded by Colonel Jason Solo, son of Han and Leia Organa Solo, has succumbed to greed and corruption.
Not greed and corruption.
Not again.
Oh. I could have just called Star Wars that. Greed and corruption.
Well, Empire War Forces of Corruption.
Yeah.
As the Jedi struggle to preserve peace, the Moffs of the Imperial Remnant develop a nano-killer, a genocidal weapon that attacks the genetic makeup of a targeted species. Aware of the Moffs' conspiracy, Jason Solo opposes this plan as it threatens the lives of his secret love, Tenel Ka, and their child Alana.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the new Jedi Order has dispatched Jaina Solo to infiltrate the Galactic Alliance flagship. Her mission, put an end to the reign of Darth Caedus, her twin brother Jason Solo, and restore peace to the galaxy. So I am curious if someone's watching it through us for the first time, how much
it sucks to be them, because we're talking all over it.
Well, yeah.
Sucks to be them.
But then also how much the opening crawl helps them understand the setting and what's going on.
Yeah. But yeah, imagine if YouTube takes this down now and the only online example of the film is just us two goofballs talking over the top of it.
Well,
that's the only copy.
It's unlisted now, so unless you have the link, you can't go and watch it.
Yeah. So all they've got
have a look in the description.
But yeah, that'd just be the worst.
Yeah.
Two of us talking all over this work of art.
But I mean, if we're doing it this way, we kind of have to.
True.
Unless I just go, I might upload it to my channel.
Not that you would have ever done that before, Ewoks.
Disney copyright claimed, like, they straight up struck one episode of Ewoks. Hang on.
Yeah.
I need to pause this because it's ruining this on a tangent. They copyright struck and took down one episode of Ewoks.
But not the rest.
Yeah. It makes no sense.
And are the full versions of Ewoks actually available? Look, I would prefer eat my own kneecaps than sign up for Disney Plus, but is the Ewok series even available on Disney Plus?
Apparently it is.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
But they still haven't released a DVD or anything of it.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever will now, because physical media, as much as I love it, and as much as I collect physical media like mad, it seems to be dying a bit of a death. Like,
it's dwindling a bit, yeah.
A lot of new series aren't even getting physical releases. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, because Sony and Disney are both not making DVDs or Blu-rays now, and it's like,
Killing me, let me tell you.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to see the Hape and Battle Dragon here too.
One of my favourites ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since I first read about Hape and Battle Dragons, I was like, oh, I love these things. And then Thrawn's Revenge, that mod where you can actually, like, bring out fleets of battle dragons, is just so good.
Yeah, so good.
This is gonna leave a bruise, isn't it? Probably.
Costuming's good. Yeah. The costuming is definitely really good.
Yeah, you would have no context on who Murta is.
Yeah, so just be watching this like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Probably the main flaw of this is that it's a scene in the middle of the series, so you don't know the characters in that.
It's good though. I mean,
yeah, it is good. It's perfect for what it's adapting. It's just, yeah, they can't avoid some of that.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be slightly embarrassing, but not only have I definitely seen this before a couple of times, wasn't one of our very first videos reviewing this?
Sorry about what happened on Nickel 1.
Was it?
I vaguely recall that, you know. I vaguely recall us actually.
Now I need to search. Hang on. Now I need to search this.
I'm so certain we actually did, because I've definitely seen it.
Oh
it's good.
Oh my goodness, we did.
Yeah. I
Look.
Knew it. My little cat's an apala.
20. We did it through the this other way. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, now that it's taken down, we gotta do it again.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And it's like, well, we're revisiting after X amount of years. That's funny.
And it's still as good as ever. Still holds up.
Yeah. And I've even got the link there for everyone to watch. I completely forgotten we did that.
Yeah, it's only just then I was like, pretty sure.
Well, here we go again.
Yep. Here we go
Wait,
again.
when was that? How long ago? Four years ago. So this would have been not too long after we started looking at Heir to the Empire.
It was probably our fault that it got delisted, to be honest. It's all our fault.
Oh yeah. That's when they commented and listed their fanfiction. That's also unlisted. Canon Legends crossover one, which I didn't really find as interesting.
No.
Because it was mixing canons.
No.
But that's interesting how it's all... Wait, have they got anything on there? They have a trailer, that's it now, that's public. Interesting. I've never seen a channel so dead. I've never seen a channel so dead.
Rude.
Like, after they got so popular from doing the fan film and everything, I've never seen one that goes, now everything has to be unlisted, and there's just still the trailer up there, but then nothing else. Not even tabs.
That's so...
And
yeah, that's so rough.
Yeah. Well... That's funny. Oh, yeah, I think I've improved my thumbnails too, because I kept using the same picture before.
Hey, look, yeah, pile of the cat's in this one, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, it's a very cute cat.
Well, I guess we should continue.
Why not?
I watched it so many times I didn't even remember we looked at it together. But it is worth revisiting. Especially because it's like being disappointed by some that we've seen to come back to go have a look at them is good. So it doesn't matter if we talk over this because we've already talked over it before.
Yeah, and if you get both those videos and splice them together, we might shut up long enough for you to hear some of the dialogue. So there's that. Yeah. And
then I've already got the video in the description there, so you can go and watch it yourself. It's still there.
Nice. They're going to get so confused and their view count suddenly starts going up after being quiet for 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, since I'm listening it, the view count goes up. I was like, what?
Mom's took some of my blood. They've designed a nano killer for it. Okay, I can do that.
No, it's yeah. As far as fan films go, this is definitely one of the better ones I've seen. I should really, yeah, we should vote on which ones we have liked the most.
That'd be interesting to do like a tier list or something. So, I also find it really funny how the Moffs hate Boba Fett so much that they created the nano killer just for him.
I mean, you know, if it works, right?
Rip to any of the clones still on Mandalore.
Just walking around, I can't believe I've survived so many years. Oh,
I finally got cured of my cancer.
The worst.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, clones.
Because it was some of the remnants from the Republic Commandos that were the ones that got him to have the cancer cured and all that.
Yeah, I mean, by this stage, to have any of the original Fett clones alive would be quite something. I mean, apart from Fett, obviously, for other reasons, but the age-accelerated clones by this point.
Yeah, I think part of the cure was that stopped the accelerated aging.
Yeah,
if I'm remembering right. So it's the whole thing of, okay, there's still some on Mandalore, because they're some of the ones that help over.
Yeah.
And now, well, they're
just becoming rarer and rarer, yeah.
Other clones probably didn't survive, but the ones that went over to the Mandalorians, I can see them surviving more.
Just being very old at this point.
Yeah.
Because genetically they were already older than Boba anyway to begin with,
yeah.
So they had a head start.
I wonder, on a side tangent about the ages in Star Wars, if like Intrusive Bakura with Epi Belden, I think being 120 or something, and that was still not end of life, if that was just based off of the Weg calendar, or if that translates properly to normal years.
It seems to be something they left almost deliberately ambiguous.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there'd be... I mean, for a start, medical advances in the galaxy, pushing people's lives further. And again, that would only be the richer people of society, so for the regular citizens, they probably expected a life expectancy like what we have. But, yeah, in terms of how, even just how like day-night cycles work, or how you'd even calculate dates over a galaxy this wide, would just be...
Yeah, that's why they had the Great Resynchronization.
so difficult.
So yeah, the actors they got to play Jaina and Jason, I think, look so on point for how you'd think they would look.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In fact, it's only now that you mention it, somebody crack out the 6-inch Jaina figure, because I'm wondering if they half based it on this actress. Cause
Yeah.
now that you mention it, I'm like, hang on a sec. He's gone. Hey everyone. So Jeff here. Cal's off getting a figure that I know. Mine's in a box somewhere. I'd get
Hear
mine.
you
but
at all
this
when I
is-
took my
there it
headphones
is.
off.
There he is. He's back. He's back.
So we've got the Jaina solo figure right here.
And mine is definitely in a box somewhere.
But that's
yeah.
the face they did. They said that they tried to do a blend of Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher when they sculpted the head there.
Which they very likely did. It's just funny that the two ended up.
It just
Quite
so
similar.
happens JC Twist is a shoe-in for Jaina anyway.
Yeah. Works out well.
That's great.
Jason Solo. I wondered why I hadn't been interrogated yet. Obviously, you were saving all the fun for yourself.
It's Kaitis now, Prince Isolde. Darth Kaitis.
Even some of the,
You haven't been interrogated yet.
I like some of the camera work and the angles are so reminiscent of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
But this whole setup is just so A New Hope Vader.
Yeah, it's like poetry, it rhymes.
We'd already taken Tenno-Plazor. Not that you've fared any better recently. My daughter, Jason. Her child. How dare you? My granddaughter.
We all make
Yep.
mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
I mean, I guess that sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You can actually just do away with the entire Star Wars saga, just print on one bit of paper. We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
The weakness, apprentice. That'd be one of those mistakes I just mentioned.
He's very calm for someone who's been force choked, I'll be honest.
Yeah. He's pretty stoic though.
That's true.
And in like Courtship and Princess Leia, he was starting to work on the things Luke was telling him about. So that'd probably still be a philosophy going forwards to be calm and stoic and all that. Keep calm in any situation, especially when you're captured by
Yeah.
Dathomirian witches.
You know, it's not a great thing to have happen to you, so
No.
yeah.
Choice is to kill you. And I'd really rather not.
So I can lead you to the Jedi base.
We already know where the Jedi base is. We'll be jumping to Shadow Mayada as soon as we break free from your daughter's fleet. You'll be free to go anywhere you wish, as long as you don't allow yourself to be captured again.
This is about the Nano Killer, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
It's like, I'm surprised you know about that.
It's like, have you been reading the book in that cell?
I'd rather die than fall for your ploy.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Be very afraid.
And death is certainly
Fear leads to anger.
And it's to hate.
Hate leads to
to
suffering. He's definitely suffering.
Yeah.
Rip Prince Isolde.
Had a good run.
Orla, this is Kaitis. I'm afraid Prince Isolde won't be joining this crew aboard the Beam Racer. Tell them they'll have to depart without him.
Sure they will. They're loyal.
Then you have to blow the ship in her berth. And void the hangar when it's done.
Oh boy.
Nano killers of the Young's priority. We can't afford to take any chances with this.
I mean, I kind of want to go back and reread all the novels now, but that's quite an undertaking.
I'm getting there. I'm on rereading Jedi Academy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've got
Still a
that
fair while to
sitting
go
up
then.
here. Still a fair while to go, but then I'll actually have context, because I read Legacy of the Force without reading anything past Jedi Academy.
Oh, wow. Fair enough.
But I think that's something of the EU as well to say. It's like if you start from the start of a series, it gives you enough information to still understand and enjoy the story.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've told a couple of other friends who want to start off with it, I said, like, you know, it was never written chronologically, so there's no reason to reread it chronologically either.
Yeah.
Unless you want to for your own interest, but you don't have to. You
Yeah.
can. You can read things that interest you, and they'll all make sense.
You can jump around, you can read some, go, what am I interested in? We still need to talk about the other topic that we had
Ooh, the other topic, yes.
for the essential expanded
mystery
universe
topic.
collection.
I'm just going to say all of it.
Yes. Ooh, love it. Read them all. All of them.
It'll only take you 40 years, you'll be right.
Yeah, it is interesting how going into the TTRPG and all that is very different information that you find from reading the source books that are nowhere else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I did notice that the dark side plants on Naboo are in Jedi power battles.
Oh, fair enough. Oh boy.
Oh, he's mad.
He's not happy.
They drugged him up with them nano killers, son.
It's not great.
Hold up. Place a hold on all launches from the Anakin Solo immediately. And find out if
It was-
missile boats recently, especially
Yeah.
carrying.
In terms of casting, though, well, everything about this, as you said, that's why it's one of your favourite fan films.
Yeah.
In terms of like casting, costuming, you know.
Yeah. It still has that slight fan film feel, but you get that with fan films.
The Moffs have
Yeah, which I don't know. It strikes me as odd that there's always something that does denote that it's a fan film. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but there's always something.
Well, something I noticed as I'm looking at this again, it's a little bit the production quality of the set. It seems like it's not quite as good as the official movies and that sort of thing.
Yeah. But again, to bring the scene to life, they're doing a great job.
Yeah, the visual effects are really good. You don't see it very often with this choreography and the visual effects in a fan film. That's like we were talking about an idea for another fan film being like the Darth Maul comics and that. You'd have a hard time choreographing all of that to look right.
But if done correctly, oh.
Yeah.
I guess the other problem now to think about it, though, would also be just getting enough. Because there's so many aliens in it, so many different costumes in it, that to get them all right would be a challenge.
Yeah. Whack.
Even the sound design's amazing, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd say the quality of the set, so a lot of it looks great, but you notice I noticed one or two little things that I go, that's not quite as high a standard as a full official movie. And sometimes the sound of the audio with the voices, like between Isolde and Kaitis in the cell, was not quite as good as it would be on the full production. That line hit hard when I read that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every time. He's just floating, does a little jump.
There's definitely a certain intensity to this that's... you know,
Yeah.
goes hard as, like...
They've built up the atmosphere quite well with this. I think because they have it properly choreographed so that it's an extended saber battle as well a bit, rather than
still-
just being short.
And it still follows, like, blow for blow, the actual fight in the novel as well, so...
Yeah.
Which that helps for, I guess, us.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
He did the screenplay. Was Ty Nelson the guy that played Jason, I think? We'll see.
Everything else, too.
Did other things. I didn't realise he did more with it. Yeah, Ty Nelson was Jason.
Yeah. No, so good, though.
Yeah.
I might have to go watching a few fan films in my spare time just to work out a list of, top 5 best. Top 5 best.
I haven't watched that many fan films, so I have to remember which ones I have watched.
No, I certainly haven't.
Because I
watched an awful
remember
lot,
the
but-
good ones or the bad ones with the plot twists that I go, hang on a minute.
Yeah. It's just the way the world is. You remember the bad ones. It's like, but yeah. So good.
This is
I mean,
an
like, even-
original piece of music as well, I think, which works well.
Because the thing is, too, is like I was saying before, when you're dealing with a fan film and you've only got a small crew, it can be quite difficult, and I understand there's limitations, but this is actually quite a big crew for a fan
Yeah,
film.
it is.
This is an impressive collection of people.
I think that's
to get
why the
that
production quality seems so good compared to some other things too.
Yeah. Because yeah, that's a solid, like cast and crew.
For sure.
Well, it's a pity that the channel has otherwise fallen flat on its face, because
Yeah,
if they'd kept up this kind of thing, even if just like a release every year, it would have been amazing. But
yes, they've gone on to other projects as well as actors and things. Or
this would have
they-
been incredibly taxing. I don't know how long it would have taken them to
Yeah.
actually do, but
a lot would have gone into it.
a lot, yeah.
Ruby River Steakhouse, let's go.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Oh, they seem to work with the 501st as well. Yeah, they tend to be quite good with costuming.
That explains the costuming, yeah. Yeah, nice.
And when it's really good, 20 minutes goes by in a flash.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. But no, that again, yeah, that's like even on our rewatch, it's definitely one of the better fan films you could ever hope to see.
Has anyone commented after it's been unlisted? I don't know. Can I sort the comments? Sort by newest first. 2 months ago.
Ooh, okay.
So people, it's so good, people are still actually watching it.
Yeah. I'm guessing that there must just be links left lying around.
Yeah, because
Like
this
on
link is still
forums and
here.
stuff?
It would still be on forums, it's still in other areas, and it's still in people's
Yeah.
histories if they've seen it a little bit.
That's it. So yeah, no, it's still getting around even though it's not listed.
Yeah, there we go. Interesting. 4 months ago, they were still replying and things. Maybe a little silly to ask at time of filming would it have been possible to film an alternate ending where Jason wins. And they said, not if we wanted to stay true to the source material, which is our goal when we set it out on the project.
Yeah. Or just have Mace Windu rock up for no reason. Just have her just
Jason
have it
dies,
scream out.
and then Mace Windu comes out of the shadow, taking off a Vergia mask. It was Mace Windu all along. It's Mace Windu all along.
Oh, what? Just have Mace Windu rock up everywhere at every time, just in the mask. Absolutely nuts. But no, brilliant, definitely a brilliant little short film, that one.
Yeah. 4 months ago, it was unlisted, and then people are still commenting afterwards. Wait, it's saying they're saying it'll be back. Glad you know it's still here, and the link to. I guess that's their other one is at the tail of their video. Yeah,
the channel is revamping currently.
Okay, decisions have not been made yet. That was 2 months ago.
No, fingers crossed. Definitely fingers crossed, huh?
New viewers are currently hampered. But then there are other ones also unlisted, so who knows what they're doing.
But yeah, they've still got the trailer up, so yeah, definitely.
Link to the composer's SoundCloud page. I don't think
yeah.
I've ever actually looked at that.
Nice.
Yeah, the end credits music. That's probably the main one.
Yeah.
And then they've got a bunch of... Yeah, cool.
No,
I
worth a
don't
shout out
want
as well.
any cookies.
No cookies. Cookie.
So yeah, Legacy of the
Nice.
Force fan film. If you've liked what you've seen here and you haven't read Legacy of the Force, read it.
Yeah, just always read the book. That's the same for anything we've looked at today. Just read the book.
Big spoilers because of the video, but
Maybe.
hey, it's like I'll probably be reading New Jedi Order and I already know Chewie dies in Vector Prime, so...
Spoilers! Oh! You've just ruined everything for everyone.
Oh, that's also what they could have done, is Chewie just turns up and ragdolls Jason.
Yeah.
Naughty boy.
They just have halfway through the duel, just like this 2-meter wide paper mache moon just lands on Jason.
Yeah.
There's this whole moon just. No.
Oh,
So
that's
I always
great.
laugh. I always laugh when people who haven't read the books say how silly a death that is. That like
Yeah.
Chewbacca got hit by a moon. I was like, it's not quite as comical as you're making out. It's not quite like Charlie Chaplin
Yeah.
kind of.
Like,
This moon just.
I've read the Chewbacca comics, and even if you read that takes nowhere near as long as reading the book. It's like, you get the emotional impact and what happened, and
Yeah.
the reasons why it's so impactful, and it really works well.
Because a lot of things sound very comedic when you just say them like that. Like even
Yeah.
was it like Darth Nihil or someone the other day was like, "What do you mean he eats planets?" Like, well, not like just this big mouth goes hom. Like it's not.
He's Galactus, yeah, he's Galactus, he's Galactus.
Yeah. So when you say those things in such a basic way, it seems silly, but I don't know,
That's a
just read it.
general
Read it,
issue
everyone.
with some of the expanded universe stuff, with people saying, "Oh, that was stupid" or whatever. Is they only hear that
Yeah. That one little clip, which does sound ridiculous.
one little
that
clip,
does.
that one sentence that, without any context or anything else, does sound ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with them. You got a Sith Lord eating planets and a moon just falling on someone. That sounds nuts.
Yeah.
But then you read it and go, oh yeah, mate. Okay. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, with context in there, it's like there's the very, very basic concept, but the execution is way different to what you'd think
Yeah.
just hearing it.
Yeah. Any hurdles, but yeah. Oh boy, just it happens a lot and it's a little annoying.
We've gone on tangents here anyway.
Oh, we've gone on mad tangents.
Mad
Mad
tangents. But at least my
But,
audio's
they're
working this time.
If they could crank out some more films, though, that would be good.
Yeah, if
Just
it's
saying.
this quality, I'd love more films that are faithful to the source material.
That's basically it, actually, isn't it?
'Cause
Even if the animation or whatever's a little off, just faithful to the source material. That's all we're asking.
Because they have done their random crossover one that's mixed canon, which I'm not really a fan of doing that on
No.
principle anyway.
No thanks.
But it does showcase how some of the actors in the new canon movies could have been in an expanded universe movie. In some ways.
Which again is quite true. Like as you were saying before, the actors, I got nothing against any of the actors, I guess. It's
Yeah.
just they got dragged into a dodgy project. So
Yeah, and what drags down actors is some not so good writing in a lot of cases.
yeah. Oh, stream done. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Have
So,
to go
yeah.
through my shelves at some point.
We'll have to give people the shelf tour one of these days.
Yep, both of our shelf tours. Get your collection all in one spot. Is your collection still split across the country?
Yeah, I've got
Nice.
I've got all of the end of the timeline now here.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got some of the start of it down here now. As I visit my parents up in Darwin, slowly I'll just be like, I'll put a few more books in my bag, I'll bring them down, but I'm not doing that too often, so maybe next time I just need to take a bigger bag than I need and fill it with books.
Because I've still got boxes of Star Wars books lying around too, so I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Oh, good.
Yes.
Why is it so hot here? I don't like it.
I don't want it.
I don't like it, so...
Yeah. It's good to do this again.
Yeah, should pick a couple more Mondays in a row.
Yes. See how that goes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna split these up anyway, so we need like 2 or 3 outros.
Oh no. Hooroo!
Hooray!
Go again.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now.
Have fun.
Oh.
Oh dear. Ooh. Unpleasant.